Today we're in Prague in the Czech Republic. So here we are in the amazing city of Prague in the Czech Republic. This was about halfway through our trip in 2018 to Germany. This would have been Thursday, September the 6th. And we're about halfway through our trip at this point. We've got about 2.5 days in Prague, and then we have to jump on the train and head up to Berlin. So right here, we're just kind of taking in the sights. We've just come from the hotel, and we're sort of on our mission to see if we can find a replacement suitcase for my wife, because the one that she initially brought on the trip was just, I don't know, not doing so well and just kind of old. And it's like, this is a good chance to see if we can find a really good deal on a suitcase while we're in Prague, or on the trip in general. We were actually looking a little bit in Frankfurt and in Munich, but we didn't find anything we were happy with, so we kept looking. And it turns out we did actually find something later on in Prague. We ended up going to a department store that was a little bit later on in the afternoon of this day here, the first day in the city. So you'll see that kind of coming up later on. But right here, we just stopped to get some water. And then we're going to head kind of over in the direction of one of these stores that we found on Google Maps that looks like it sells luggage and things like that. So that's the general direction we're heading in.
Warm. Good afternoon. Like
Doesn't feel quite as humid, but yep. Area when we see those guys. Huh? Yeah. We should definitely. I think we should eat here tonight, and we can do the hotel one of the other 2 nights because we'll be getting back later. In the shopping mall, or is it just a standalone store like this? They have those passageways here too. Maybe they're not passageways, but you go in there to go to other stores.
If you are enjoying the video so far, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever a new video is posted. Similar to a lot of other cities in Europe, the mass transit over here is really, really good. In the case of Prague, we became experts at the metro station, the metro system, in just a couple of days. And anywhere we needed to go, pretty much, we could just leave the hotel, walk up the block to the Flora station, and then boom, just pick the station or the line that we needed to go to, get off at whatever the stop was, and then just on foot the rest of the way. And they have like the trams and buses. They have a whole mass transit system. Now for us, we only needed the metro rail stations. Because for the day after this one, the next day we did a full day-long excursion that was a guided thing, so we were with them the whole day. And then the day after that, we go down to Český Krumlov, which is down in the southern part of the Czech Republic. And that was a guided tour as well on a bus and the whole 9 yards. So we really only had the afternoon of the first day to walk around a little bit and kind of explore and stuff like that. We had a little bit of time on the second day after the excursion was over, like that afternoon, evening, night, whatever it was, but this wasn't one of those where we spend like 2 or 3 full days in Prague with just nothing to do but walk around. We had a whole list of stuff to hit, and I had done a lot of research ahead of time in terms of places to go and on the map that would correspond to where our hotel was, so trying to map out ahead of time that, okay, we're going to have to go from here to here to here. And I had done some research on the metro, system and where the stations were located. And if you're going to go to Prague, one of the things I would definitely recommend you check out is a YouTube channel called The Honest Guide. Those guys are amazing. They give you all sorts of insight into the Czech Republic as a whole, and specifically Prague, on things to do, places to go, things to watch out for, scams to watch out for. I probably watched every one of their videos as research prior to the trip, so we were ready to go by the time we got here. We had purchased all of our money ahead of time and had it changed over into the crowns, which is the currency, instead of doing it there once we arrived, like they warned, because you'll get really bad exchange rates. So check out The Honest Guide on YouTube. It's very, very helpful if you're planning on going to the Czech Republic and Prague specifically.
Actually, this might be the opposite direction. We didn't come from this way, right? No. Okay. Yeah. Like we
Head east on Národní.
That's interesting.
heading in the right general direction.
Okay.
Sure. As long as we can go through here.
And there's most people choose to sit outside, that's for sure.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you gave it a like. To see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever a new video is posted.